And if
so
you're not going to keep
if you're going to give me some crazy ultimatum,
then I'll
how does that make you look? That you're basically trying to negotiate time on my show.
But
I don't need to do this. Part of me would like to go to war with you and to just show you and then have you come crawling back. Part of me would like that, but I don't want to do that. Go ahead.
I ain't gonna be coming crawling back, dude. You know, and you come on, man.
Oh, really? You've already broken bad on me twice, Patrick. It's already happened.
I'm not breaking bad on you now, dude. So get over yourself. I
didn't say you were, Patrick.
Okay, so listen to me then.
All right.
All right. Even though you want to stand on the fact that you wouldn't like to keep me up when I come to your stream, fine. This is a personal thing.
I run my stream like I run my stream, dude.
Fine.
I dump everybody in the back. There's very few people I won't dump in the back.
Considering that aspect of it, I'm even still willing to start, let's say, my show after yours. That's not even an issue. But don't expect me to come and show up and contribute, though. That's just what I'm saying. I'm not going to be played around like a bitch. I'm not going to be your bitch on your show.
Hold on.
I'm not going to be your bitch on your show.
All right,
you can treat everybody else like a bitch on your show.
You're in
with me.
Yes,
I'm in my.
Let's like our friend Talcott says. You're in your imagination. Let's step out of our mutual. Let's step out of our imagination. You see me as treating you as a bitch. That's how I just run my show. My show's going to be about me.
As a male,
I may not even
can't accept it, man.
Come on, OTW. You're looking bad in front of your audience, okay?
Well, 34 people watching right now doesn't say
all right,
that.
so you're looking bad in front of 34 people.
I don't believe that.
Because you know,
I'm actually telling you that I'm willing to compromise, and you're still going on your skit. Get off it, man. I'm telling you, fine. You want me to stream at 9 to whatever? I don't care. I'll do that. It's fine.
It's not that I want you to do it. It's just saying that you're the one. Come on, let's really get a grip on this, Patrick. You came to my show 2 mornings.
I did. I went promoting my show. All right.
Okay.
So I won't do it anymore.
All right. So I need to handle that some way. So I could either say, "Fuck you, OTW, don't come back," but I don't want to do that because I value you in multiple ways. I want your voice to be heard. You have great things to say. All right. I believe you are a defender of truth.
I don't actually really believe that you think that, dude.
Okay, are you trying to create a Royal Rumble? We don't need to do that, dude. We don't need to fish for content. All right. Here's my point. Whether or not you think I think something or not, I'm telling you, I count you amongst the truth sayers here. For what it's worth, dude. It doesn't mean I have to like your content. I do enjoy your content. But I'm telling you what I think about you. Take it for what it's worth, dude. I really wouldn't be here if I thought otherwise. What I'd just like you to do is have an understanding of what this is. We can do 2 things. We can co-create. We can realize that we share an audience in some way. But we know, Patrick, we got big goals, okay? Me, you, Paul, Yurt Fellow, anybody else. Fuck, even Peniel. No offense, Peniel. We have potential. We don't have to have this fucking false scarcity, all right? We don't have to fight over 100 people. It's stupid. But the point is, why do we need to fight over 100 people? Let's just be smart about it. Let's do it in a way that we could both benefit, all right? I've always given you deference on my show. You say I've knocked you down. Patrick, you've said horrible things about me in the last couple months, right? Of course. Before you said horrible things about me, if I had an 8-hour show, you were up on the show. Right.
No,
okay,
so
you admit it.
Whoa.
But let's go back in time.
I'm asking the question, where?
You called him fat. You called him ugly.
I did.
I remember.
OTW, you've told me that I mind controlled
I went off
you
on rants. Okay, no, I'm not denying it.
All right.
I'm not denying it.
So you're not denying it. All right, okay. So you're not denying it. So you broke bad on me a million times. You said horrible things about me. So, of course, our relationship is going to reflect that. Let's go back in time before you said any horrible things about me, before you even went there. If I had an 8-hour show, you'd be up there for 7 hours, right? Of course.
Well, maybe.
So
who knows? Maybe.
All right, but you know it's true. So the point is, you and I were fine until you broke bad on me. All right. So, in the spirit of reconciliation, in the spirit of truth, in the spirit of the audience, why divide the audience? All right. We don't have to go to war. We could work together. I don't really think you want to do a 6 a.m. show because you're still streaming now. It's 3 o'clock in the fucking afternoon. That doesn't really make sense. You actually have a better time slot. You're going to get more viewers, but 6 a.m. is not the greatest time slot. All right. I'm just trying to speak rational. You do whatever the fuck you want, dude. But I'm here to say I'd rather work with you in the spirit of co-creation, recognizing that we respect each other's content, and using the principles of logic and reason, we can come to a place where everybody fucking wins, dude.
Yeah, I just want to let you guys know I'm starting a new Grand RiSiNG show, Dick, with tea and guitar. And if y'all want to come over, I'm be doing that. And yeah, I'll probably be doing that over Z and OTW stream. And just direct competition with you guys. So just wanted to market that here and let you guys know there's going to be some better content going on. I'm going to stand in front of the screen and play my guitar. So have a great day.
That's not bad, Garland.
Good stuff.
That's not bad.
That's pretty good. Yeehaw.
Dick, whatever happened to that truther mega band that we were going to start? That super band? We need to do that, dude. We need to do the truther super band, you know? Fuck, we'll bring Garland Farms in there. I don't know if we consider him a truther. He just more looks like a fucking Canadian redneck who's probably really has low intellect.
Well, it's usually cool if you sacrifice animals on the stage, or, you know, maybe he could like kill a chicken up there or something just to create some shock factor for everyone.
Right. Garland Farms, to your credit, I do agree with you with your thoughts on human consumption of animal products and its physical benefits. So much love there, Garland Farms.
Thank you.
We have no beef there. We have no beef there.
Good.
All right, OTW. I love you, OTW. Contrary to what you just said here that hurt my feelings a little bit, I do respect you a lot, and I do consider you a defender of truth for what it's worth. All right? So maybe we can just look back on this experience and take it for what it's worth. Dude, well, when you said, "Oh, Z, you don't respect me,"
when you drop me off the panel on your channel, you hurt my feelings as well.
That's how I run my panels, dude. That's just the way.
There you go, but you still hurt my feelings. So
all right. So how many? So what do we? So
you want me to deal with your feelings? You want us to share feelings? Let's go ahead and share feelings. Get on our feelers and help me understand how I'm supposed to accept your feelers and you not accepting mine.
Dick, this is the OTW that we love.
From the pretext that that's the way you run your channel, you bitch. Fuck you, man. I let you up here and I enjoy your fucking presence. Fuck what you think about me. I like you. Fuck that.
Well, if I can critique your channel, you should cut people more. I don't even care
how many times I broke bad on you.
You should cut people more.
The reasons I broke bad on you is because I thought you broke bad on me. So it was a miscommunication, really? And it would be good if we leave it at that, because I actually appreciate you and I enjoy, everything that's happened between us, except for maybe the bad shit, because I might regret that stuff. But I'm about fucking being straightforward and honest with you, motherfucker.
Look, OTW, if I can give you a critique, you should cut more people off your fucking thing and rely more on yourself. I said the same thing to Paul the other day. I want to hear more Paul when I'm on Paul's channel. Anyway, I don't know if Paul's still listening. Much love. Much love.
I get that, man.
All right, OTW, we had the discussion. Now wherever it goes, it goes. Let your crowd feast on me. Let you guys build a straw man and burn it down. Garland Farms.
I ain't going to do that, man.
Garland Farms, you laid the gauntlet down months ago. You wanted a cage match. Well, I'm ready for you anytime you want. You set it up. We can work through the international issues. We can go with the different, regulating bodies of the cage wrestling bodies and stuff. What do you want to do? You want to do bare knuckles? You want to do gloves? You want to do MMA? What do you want to do? You want to dress up in those sumo costumes, those big bubbles, and we just bounce off each other? You'd probably win that one. I need to be able to use my agility. Huh?
Naked? Both of us should be butt naked.
You know what?
All right. Now we're getting to the real Garland Farms.
I didn't see that coming.
What the fuck?
That is interesting, Garland. So you're thinking oil and like Nurmagomedov style wrestling, something.
I want to point something out here. There are certain people that when they come on the panel, I will never throw them off. All right. And there are certain people that I would.
You shouldn't do that.
I don't care what you think. I know I'm going to do what I want, and that's how I run. All right,
okay, it is your show. I'm just saying.
So let's say you're here, and Dick's here, and Paul's here, and Wizard's here, and Pineal's here, right? And Garland, I appreciate you, sir, but and I wouldn't kick you off because
Garland, he doesn't appreciate you. He just said that to
doesn't matter. He really doesn't care. It's like I still wouldn't kick him off because he's respectful. But the whole point is, the people that I keep up here are the people that I attach or identify with. All right. So if you're here,
all right, that's your philosophy, man. That's your philosophy. Ask Dick how many times I put him in the back.
Do unto others as you would have them do unto you.
OTW.
What I do, I expect people to have that same respect for me.
I can't believe you did that.
OTW doesn't
really hurt.
OTW. I like you, but I like Dick better than you, and I put him in a chamber in the back like 3 times today, dude. It's just how I run my show. I don't care. Look, I'm egotistical. I'm narcissistic. I'm solipsistic. The point is, OTW.
Dick, what are you talking about?
Oh, I totally see what Z's doing. It's no big deal. Like, I don't even question it. Like, he's running he's doing the producing. And so that's the way he wants to keep that flow. He doesn't want to have a panel full of a bunch of clowns that are, just disrupting things. He might take it into the abyss and do the order out of chaos there for a bit, but then he brings it back into a narrative that he wants to steer. I respect that way Z's trying to keep the flow on his show. I wouldn't take it personally, Z or OTW. Just being honest with you, I don't think it was anything personal. He's just.
I understand that. That's why I wouldn't stop watching the show, but I wouldn't participate anymore because I don't like the way how I feel.
All right, then why did you come over 2 mornings in a row? My first 2 mornings on, you came over both mornings, Patrick. Explain that then.
I did, but I would have pushed back my show if you didn't put me down.
Oh, okay. So now we're getting to it. Anyway, much love, dude. Much love, Garland Farms. You're likely, a very bottled up man. You're restricted in a lot of ways. That leads to cancer, Garland Farms, heart disease, congestive heart failure, other problems. You got to loosen up a little bit, man. Embrace certain things.
He offered you some oil time in the cage, Z.
Yeah. I was wondering. I mean, who knows? Maybe this is a step forward for him. He's embracing different ideas of sexuality and gender. It might loosen him up a little bit. You got prostate cancer around the corner. Garland Farms, a good cleanse might be good for you. I know the meat's good. You and a guy agree there, but not all the time. You got to ebb and flow. Maybe do a little bit of fast. It's a springtime. Go with the vegetables a little bit. Drink some green juice. Let the meat get out of your system. You don't have to eat it every fucking day. It's disgusting. All right? All right, much love, Garland Farms. The offer still stands. Your offer, really, I'm down for it. So, Moose, I'm not a Moose fan, so I really don't have much to say to you. I like you as a person, Moose. Because as a personality, you're like, fucking nails on the chalkboard. But, again, much love, everybody. Love you, Patrick. You crazy psycho fuck.
He ran! He ran!
He ran before I even got to address the fucking elephant in the room, man. I mean, we gotta figure out this deal with OTW and Z. I mean, what's up with this wrench situation? I mean, you guys are obviously, totally head over heels for each other, and yet you can't give each other a wrench on each other's channel. I mean, what's that about? What is that power game bullshit about?
What's up with you wanting to cupcake with everybody, and give everybody responsibility that they didn't ask for? What's up with that?
I recognize this voice.
It's the voice of your daddy.
Think so, huh?
Show your faces, slaves. Engage in combat.
I'm done for a while.
Trying to figure out how to pick Moose's nose. I can't get there, though. Whatever.
Can't hear
I'm
you,
picking your nose.
Wizard. Now you're frozen. Yeah, I can't hear you.
How about that naked cage match? Z and Garland. That's going to be interesting. Is that going to be streaming to Garland's channel, or where is that going to be? How much is that? Is it an OnlyFans?
We're all going to restream that one, Pineal.
Well, I'm definitely restreaming that. No chance.
So
You're
it'll
too
be available
eager,
everywhere.
like way too eager, man. That's the problem. If you chill out a little bit, you'll get a lot more.
But really, if that was pay-per-view, you would definitely pay. No, I wouldn't do that. What am I saying? I can't acknowledge that on this live stream here. Never mind. I wouldn't want anything to do with seeing that. But if other cool events were organized that were stimulating and exciting that I was interested in, you know, you could see how some pay-per-views type of events could be organized. Perhaps.
Look, dude, I'm taking this channel over for the monogamy boys.
Running.
Sweet. You're the man for the job, Moose. Front and center. Gonna lead us to the promised land of monogamy. Where do we start?
Well, you have to find yourself a good mate. And in order to do that, you've got to become a better version of yourself, I believe.
Speak of the O'Shea. I was just going to say we need some Bri up here and some victim advocating for all the non-monogamous types.
Why don't you just ask Anton to come up here and we can just like sit here and we could all plug our channels and try to like get famous for nothing, for giving that man nothing and doing nothing for that man, not even being funny on his platform. It's like a shame, man.
You losers talking to me? No, I was talking to them.
You must be looking in the mirror, brother, because I know you're in Vegas still, and you must have lost a few hands.
Sorry, Moose. I'm on a job
Oh wait,
right now.
that's.
I can't insult you the way I
I'm
want
sorry.
to.
I'm sorry. Sorry. I get it. You forgot your wallet somewhere, and then they wouldn't let you play. I forgot. My bad. I had to correct that for everybody out there. He couldn't keep track of his own shit, and so therefore he wasn't allowed to play. Probably a blessing from God because you shouldn't be gambling.
Broadcasting fucking excellence, if I may say so.
If I had to guess who would break the silence, it definitely was, the youngest buck. That's the thing about the silence, letting the silence wash over you. As you get older, as you mature, as you wisen, you'll understand that the silence is nothing to be feared.
I'd much rather be the youngest buck than the youngest cuck, or duck, or fuck. What say you, sir? Shout out to Pale Horse Rider.
You're still not even funny, which is a shame. Like you're really trying too hard here to.
It was an alphabetical.
Really get some attention, Peniel, and I understand. Daddy loves you. Okay, Daddy loves you.
Daddy
all you
loves
gotta
you
do is you just go to his channel and you come correct, and he'll love you and he'll treat you right. He'll give you all the viewers you need, but you need to not do what O'Shea did and make him look terrible to a prospective new partnership or content creatorship or whatever you want to call it. Instead of doing great things, O'Shea has flopped miserably time and time again. I haven't even given it the old college try, so who am I to talk, right, Peniel?
The old college try. You lost me on that one, sir. I might be kind of slow today.
Oh, Jack Talcott, considering returning with a morning show.
See, this is why
I think you should. I think Jack should just hit the ground running again like he does. You know what? It doesn't matter what I think. It matters what Jack thinks. And if he wants to do a morning show, bless him.
I mean, it would be very interesting to see. Here we are
Well,
thinking
the thing is, Peniel, is he doesn't have to restream other channels, and it's not a jab at you. It's just like Jack is the content. Like literally, he turns the camera on. He's the content. Like you, you're like you have to work with it, to become the content. Like Jack is the content. Jack's like a living meme. Jack is the first person that is a meme.
Well, here's the thing: is here we are thinking like all these people. If we're all streaming at the same time, it's only bound to cause issues with audience issues. Little do most of you probably realize that if that were the case, where Jack and Z and Freedom and In a Thought and OTW and Paul are all streaming in the AM, the likelihood of new people, I mean, how would new people not flock in, especially if said people in question are mentioning the others that are streaming, which wouldn't even be necessary, but just in reality, how would it not bring in new viewership, even regardless of people mentioning others? I just see it bound to happen. It's bound.
No,
It's
it's
bound to
great.
happen.
It's actually great for the universe. The thing is like like
I'd
Pop
love to
says,
see it. I'd love to see it.
all press is good press, good, bad, or indifferent. So regardless of how I think of his presentation or how you think, because it doesn't matter what you think. You know what I mean? Do you smell what the Rock's cooking? Doesn't matter if you smell what the Rock's cooking. The universe is going to do what it does. And Brian O'Shea, by just going over there, talking his smack, looking a fool, looking good, whatever, he's really like made an impact. And numbers will rise, like you said. But what can I say? What can I say? I just don't like how everything's an echo chamber, Like I'm trying to get out of the echo chamber. I'm trying to like branch out and get people in here from outside. And that's where they could have like really came together. They could have spread pound and like come together, could have hit the ground running. They could have worked together with Anton instead of against each other. I don't understand why people who've worked like on a broadcast for almost a year now didn't even talk to each other before they all went over there.
I see a new
What's up,
headset.
Mr. Wizard? All right, folks of the crowd. I know it's OTW News Network, but as you can see, he's not here today. Your host is the Moose, and as your host, I'd like to raise some donations for our friend Wizard. He needs a new headset, microphone, anything to possibly get that man his voice back. I don't know if he has laryngitis or if he's having technical difficulties, but this man needs a microphone or he needs a new voice box. So we'll be raising money for that. And for OTW, we need some coffee for that man. He drinks more coffee than McDonald's serves in a day. So that's a lot. He's always constantly running to the bathroom, and that's why he's not here to treat you right. And maybe he'll be back later. Oh, and we have the Emperor himself come to take over his kingdom.
No, sir. I just wanted to commend you because I went to go eat and I was still listening. And you're making some solid points here today. And this is the Moose I think we've all been waiting to see return. So I want to extend a special invitation for you to be part of the panel today because I really want to hear from you. If you're going to bring the heat like you're doing here, right, the real shit, kind of telling Brian O'Shea who and what he is and what he needs to be, pretty much pointing out all the nuances of broadcasting, how it all works for these slaves. This is the old Moose that I remember.
Yeah, I tried to hide it, but I can't act like Talcott. I can't be hug a buddy, fuck a buddy. I'm not your friend. We're out here doing something, right? And when they're going against the grain, and the grain is actually a positive flow, one that you would say is inspired by God. Why would you fuck it up?
Hey, Paul.
Yeah.
Come on, man. You got a lot of mental control. You got a lot of mental control, Paul. Why can't you just get off the weed for a month or two and get off the cakes and things? And come on, man. We want you to be around for a while, dude. Come on.
Right. O'Shea, what makes you think that I can't do those things? Just because I choose not to doesn't mean that I can't. I've done it.
Then why don't you do it, dude? Come on. I'm just giving you a little encouragement, dude.
Because, standing for rights, freedom, and principles, I'm liable to have to go back to a box anytime.
Oh, you have to. In order to do rights, freedom, and principles, you got to eat cakes and cookies. That's what you're saying. Come on, dude.
Hey, can you stop deflecting on the cookies? All right.
Yeah, we'll do a competition that I'm sure I'll never have to then put up to compete with you in. We'll do the make a living, write a funny joke challenge. If you can show me that you're able to do those things for, maybe even a few weeks straight, then I'll go to like stopping weed and cookies and cakes for my own safety, rather than having to be forced to do it in a box again.
Don't want to get in the way of me and my fucking honey bun. Do you hear me, Brian O'Shea? I will fuck you up, brother.
Amen. Amen, dog. But check this out, Brian. What you have to do for us is you have to stop embarrassing the entire crew. We're not a crew, right? But everybody sums us up together. So when you look like a clown, you make the rest of us look like clowns.
Right.
And so it's fucked up. Of course he runs like a little bitch. I'll see you soon, O'Shea. If you don't show up to the panel today, then you'll get it tomorrow.
Well, he had the balls to say yesterday when someone asked him why he wasn't on the panel all of a sudden. He was working and doing stuff, but he had time to fucking go on Anton's broadcast, try to suck dick again, and look like an idiot. And he had time for everything else, to walk around the fucking plaza and point at the moon right afterward. So I already know where this is going. It's a shame to say it, but Brian O'Shea is in the process of breaking bad. Excuse me, Garland Farms, are you?
Come on, Paul. Don't try to say I'm going to do everything. I'm on a job right now, so I can't respond as much. Come on, Paul. Just
it's all right if you don't respond as much, but you already did break bad by doing an embarrassing display over there without talking to him.
It's quite embarrassing all the dick sucking you're doing right now.
Nah, it's not even about that. It's just about what's true. Because I don't even I love the guy, but I don't like him. Me and him butt heads on a bunch of shit. But this is one thing that you cannot deny. If you would have just took 5 minutes out of your fucking day to say, hey, bro, this is what I'm thinking, he would have said, hey, maybe we can do this in a better way, O'Shea.
Moose, you are the nut low when it comes to broadcasting. You really should just shut up. You just suck. Everyone says you suck. You just suck, dude. You're just ruining this shit. Like, your energy sucks. You suck. There's nothing funny about you. So just give it up, dude.
I understand you can't accept the truth, and so you're mad at me. But when you do wake up and you do accept the truth, understand that I'm doing this in love.
Lua.
Have you guys looked around and noticed
that where's the grease?
Around the world are shutting down farmers all over the world?
Oh, this guy again with the whole dietary rap. All right, let's take over the broadcast.
About nutrition. We're talking about farmers all over the world are being shut down and put out of business.
If they're slaves like you with marriage contracts who pay the slave tax and can't travel freely, I say fuck it. Let it all go. Shut it all down.
If someone's got a marriage license but there's no food, does it matter if is not having a marriage license going to feed you?
No, but growing a shit ton of food will.
Maybe we can agree they're both extremely important topics.
O'Shea, you need to respect and acknowledge producer Moose, and Dark Yurt is rising. Didn't you come on the other day bitching why Z wasn't over at Paul's? Like, you came on bitching why Z wasn't over at Paul's, but then you basically do the same thing, which I don't care. Who cares who you go to? But it's kind of oxymoron what you're doing here.
Then shut your dang pie hole.
Do you think that famine cares whether or not you've got a driver's license?
Yeah, but now you're pushing it too far, Garland.
No, they're shutting down farmers all over the world.
I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying, but rights are just as important at some point as food.
Hey, don't you understand, Lou? I'm trying to talk about something that largely only affects me and people like me. What's your problem?
Can you shut the fuck up for once in your life?
You're not talking about the cause and effect of how it happened. Let's talk about me and what affects me and people like me, even though we caused it.
Hey, Lou, can you answer this question for me, Lou? What's the difference between me and you?
Difference between me and you?
Your daughter doesn't hate me.
Oh, okay. I can give you another difference.
No, she told me the other day, though. She's all, Moose, I don't hate you.
I can give you another difference between me and you. I'm an honorable man. I'm not a weasel.
Okay, but I can give you another difference. Your winky is broken.
Yeah, but I'm still not a weasel.
Boom.
You're going to be a weasel until you decide to stop being a weasel.
Well, you can't discern what my role is here, and that's not my fault or my problem. If your intelligence was a little bit higher, maybe you should re-roll the dice and see if you can get a intelligence boost. You know, maybe
shut the fuck up. You suck, dude. Trying to be funny, you're just getting worse, bro. Just shut
Brian's all angry.
Brian, you bitching is actually worse than what
Oh
Moose
my
is
god,
doing.
snafu, another nut low.
Brian,
There's two of the
you
absolute broadcast
earlier
fucking
before.
assassinators.
All you guys bitching about time slots. All you guys bitching about blah, blah, blah. Wah, 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 cupcaking it. What the fuck?
Snafu, you fucking suck at everything, dude. You suck at life, you suck at broadcasting. Like, so what the
Go
fuck?
get famous. Go on Anton's.
Who wants to have anything you fucking are in any way, shape, or form,
Is it true that
Snafu?
when you stayed at Snafu's house that you tried to rub his dick? Is it true? Because I heard that allegedly you tried to.
Great job,
put your
Moose.
hands
You
on-
got great comedic talent.
I'm
Great
not
job,
gonna
Moose.
fucking
Once
say
again,
that
hilarious. Hilarious fucking joke by Moose.
But Brian
Gotta give you
did
mad
get
credit for that.
comfortable because my security measure, there's cameras everywhere. He's like, damn, you're weird. You got, oh yeah, that's what happens when I deal with government fucktards, Brian. I told you.
Hey guys, I'm on a job right now other than Moose, who's just
That's
sucking
all
off
right.
his
Hey,
wife,
all's-
and Snafu
all's I'm
sucking off the
saying
government or
is
something.
that,
You're on a
Fucking
job.
losers.
O'Shea has stopped off at
O'Shea,
two
this is your
places
job, right?
and utilized
You're
those
in
people
media.
in various ways. So
You're blowing up in the YouTube world. This is your job, O'Shea, right?
You guys sound like a bunch of children, like little kids.
Lou, we're
he's
not
got
the ones
Anton,
fucking
though, he's
crying and
blowing up.
whining. You were last night.
it's got that big BBC. Help me.
Respect and acknowledge producer Moose. Dark Yurt is coming, guys.
Fucking optics are high out here.
The optics
off that
are high.
weirdo shit.
Cleveland, you might have to turn white, Yurt said, to go on the show. It's only whites available.
What?
Yurt said only whites allowed.
Yurt's not even on the fucking panel. What the fuck is he talking
No, in
about?
chat room. His new morning show. It's only whites, he said. I gotta be a white if I show up, he said.
So Paul can't make it. Right?
Well, I am culturally white, as they say, so.
Wait, so he's
I think I
opening
get a
up a
pass.
new website called
Didn't
onlycrackers.com?
I have no clue what Yurt's coming out with this, but something's happening.
Hey, I'm
Some
all
folks
about
might
it.
say.
I'll invest. Wouldn't you invest,
Full of
Rob?
caution.
Onlycrackers.com? I mean, the hillbillies would be all up on it.
Hey, I only swipe white.
Wow.
That's honest.
Paul wants
Okay,
Paul wants more of this Moose.
Okay.
Can I get a joke
All I
cool
gotta
rap on that
say
one?
is when I go and get one of those soft serves, I always get the swirl. I get the chocolate and vanilla because it's the best of both worlds.
I must have missed it. So O'Shea went
How,
back
ain't
to
you a
Antoine
monogamy
to
boy?
embarrass himself again.
You're a living embarrassment, Snafu.
No,
Why don't you just
O'Shea.
yell pogo and
O'Shea,
granny
I
panties
don't
while you're at
think
it? I haven't
my
heard that yet
bills-
today.
I'm not putting white goo on my mom's face, metaversally.
Dude, you don't put white goo on anyone's face, you fucking incel. You fucking, what's it called? What's it called when you don't have nothing to do with women because you're a fucking loser?
We
could
project on everyone else because
we could you're in Vegas right now.
Deep shit, O'Shea, because you stepped in it. You stepped in it, and you don't want to clean your shit up. So you start acting like a fucking man, clean your fucking shit up, and then we go from there.
Is that actual Joe Cool? Someone imitate now.
That's good.
Is that actually Joe Cool? Is that the nut low as well? Joe Cool, is he here?
Are you trying to change the subject?
No, I'm just curious if he's here. I don't see him though. I'm working.
Projection, it's near to my heart. Brian O'Shea is a
So what did you and Antoine say? I missed it. I guess I gotta go rewatch you going back over there.
Yeah, it wasn't much.
Is this real, man?
See, I don't say nothing. You guys just got nothing. You guys are just silent fucking losers, dude.
Because you disrupted the flow of the fucking show.
1 second.
Yeah.
Oh, now Cleveland wants to pipe up. Mr. Silence himself never adds any flow to anything. He just wants to pipe up.
Hold on, Brian. Hold on 1 second. Wizard, you want to say something?
It's pretty funny how you're gonna go against everybody, Brian, because you're.
I don't give a fuck. Anyone can get it, you fucking losers. Why don't you just stay on the metaverse all day, you fucking bums?
We're not the ones
just wash your shoe off, man.
Wait, did you just call me a
thing?
bum?
Hold on, Brian. Hold on.
Yeah, you're on the metaverse all day.
Punk, Rob.
Hold on, Brian.
Loser punk.
Anyone who's on the metaverse all day
Hold on a
is a
second,
dumb
Brian.
fuck.
Hold on. Joe Cool has something to say.
Wow.
Go ahead, Joe Cool.
Unbelievable.
There's no sound.
Hold on, Brian. Hold on.
Brian O'Shea, he's really gay, but he doesn't want to say. He really likes Paul Enslaved. He's working really hard to get
Brian O'Shea.
Dude, I guarantee you the only reason why you're trying to act all tough on here is because you're trying to get over there to Paul's land. You're trying to, couple up with them, but you did the same thing everybody else.
Yeah, that's why I left town.
You did the same thing.
He and I both left town, so that's really working out for both of us.
Hold on.
And you're not hearing it because you're too much of a bitch to acknowledge that you did the same thing, Brian.
Go ahead, Pineal. Go ahead.
I mean, everyone in chat knows you suck, Moose, so I don't know why Paul would invite you over. Everyone knows you suck. I mean, you could come. Sometimes you're funny here and there. You could pull it together, you know what I mean?
Right now, it's not about being funny. It's about getting you to come correct, do what's right. Do what's
Oh, like when you had to come correct after Breaking Bad on Paul?
Hey,
like you and your fucking losers trying to steal money from him and shit?
I came correct.
Like big
I
time.
had no intention of stealing money from him. He knows my intentions were not that. And we've talked about it.
But you end up doing it, didn't you? You took the keys, you took the trusted wrench, and fucking
Brian, do you know
fucked them over on that, fucked them over any way you could. If it would have succeeded, and your guys' little plot would have succeeded, you wouldn't even be on YouTube, right?
You did even worse,
losers.
Brian. I had 50 subscribers. You went to a channel with millions of subscribers and you fucking embarrassed him. You're an idiot. You're a fucking moron. You could have went there and represented the whole entire experience so much better.
Coulda, woulda, shoulda, like your life with your wife and kids. You wish you could have had a different life right now, right?
My baby
Instead of being a beta
is
bitch getting slapped around by your wife.
Brian, where's your wife and kids? You got a cup of tits on the table.
Because he ain't got shit.
You
He's
got a
his
cup of
fucking car, bad attitude.
Losers, dude.
Bad attitude because you can't handle your fucking shit.
You hear that? That's me moving, working, you fucking bum, fucking scumbags.
No,
What are you doing? Working on fucking some dick? Is that why you can't talk while you work?
I just see a lot of fanboying going on with you, Brian. That's all I'm saying. You've been fanboying it pretty bad.
All you fucking cucks suck my cock. You know you ain't got shit on me. You guys are little weak ass bitches, every last one of you. You don't have half the talent I have in my fucking pinky finger.
I got so much talent that the first day
Why are you mad when we're trying to tell you you're fucking up, Brian?
Tell him stolen jokes. Couldn't even tell your own fucking jokes because you're a fucking loser, dude.
Hey, Paul, what was the challenge you offered when I brought up the weight issue? You offered a challenge. I had to work and I had to get off screen for a second. What was the challenge you offered?
Slave.
He said go suck someone's fat dick.
No, Paul offered me a challenge. I want him to repeat it.
I already offered the challenge over and over again for over 8 months.
What's the challenge?
Longer. The challenge is stop being a punk ass slave in every area of your life. I haven't seen you complete it.
Well, but why don't we? Okay, what's the official challenge? Then we'll bring the weight into it, and you bring my punk ass bitchness into it, and we'll make an official challenge.
Get naked, go to the police department in your vehicle with no plates, and fucking walk in there and tell them what time it is, man. That'd be an
Pioneer, shut up. Another fucking dumbass who can't put anything together. Just
put a white goo table out in Vegas and let people drink your healing piss and white goo them and get some footage. Do something.
Yeah.
Make action.
I gotta leave the screen to go do something. I won't hear you guys for a second.
No, Bruce.
You're kind of copying doing the panel thing, Roche. You're in Vegas. You could make big moves.
You need to make a lemonade stand, Brian, because you need to stand for something.
If you're gonna sell the healing properties of O'Shea piss, Vegas is probably one of your safest bets to at least get someone to,
All right, let's get on the fucking reel here, guys. You guys are wasting everybody's fucking time on this broadcast.
Right.
So O'Shea, what you need to do is come up with something like, hey, maybe there's a fucking fuck ton of strippers. Maybe you should go and interview some strippers. Maybe you should go and interview some people on the street out in Vegas. Dude, it's a good fucking idea. Instead of trying to bite off of everyone else and instead of going on somebody's show because they have millions of viewers and fucking off, at least create something you could share with people. And then he could show Anton, hey, this is what I do. I go around and I talk to these people about rights and freedom.
Moose, he ran.
Of course he did. He's a fucking bitch.
It's actually a brilliant idea, Brian. I mean, you're in Vegas, dude.
We've been telling him, though, even when he was here in Arizona. And again,
nobody wants my fucking ideas.
I'm not trying to
if he was smart, he'd go interview a gay stripper or a group of gay strippers because he's going to be A, more comfortable, and B, he may not catch charges because if he goes around these women, he's going to creep them out like he always does. It'll be a funnier, better bit if you do it with gay male strippers. And then, hey, it's a bit, non-bit. You can tell them how bi you are.
You know what? That footage of us going out, he did run those chicks off. I'm not going to lie about that.
Yeah, you weren't helping anything.
Like, no, I'm going to be real. They were
you were wearing that
they were like showing me their little booties and showing me their like little, they were playing.
God,
but Brian, you kind of ran those women off.
Could you imagine, like, your dream boat has docked, you're a woman, and you come walking out of a club and Snafu Snaps is there? And he's going to say, Brian O'Shea ran the women off, right?
Paul, I could pull more play than you or most of these dudes on this panel, and that's the funny thing.
Okay, so we're really playing this
that's what
game.
Makes it funny. That's what makes it. You guys can talk. But while I'm getting my dick sucked by all kinds of fucking hot bitches, men guarding their own wallets or men going their own way doesn't mean we can't fucking date
we're
or
really going to play this game right now
or fucking whatever. So fact is we just take control.
You're going to stop talking. No one cares. You're really going to play this game right now that in the eyes of a woman, you're more attractive than me. I mean, you're if I was going to play this game, I'd pick you in order to make sure that I win.
Yeah, I'm going to say yeah, Paul.
Okay, well, just another testament to how delusional you are.
But I got nothing on Rob Cleveland. He unfolds on everyone.
Yeah, I was voted sexiest truther of 2023.
But if Yurt whitens you up, something might happen.
Why don't we let the chat decide? We'll put you guys come on screen and we'll let the women in chat and anybody who has any affinity towards male.
Why don't we just start bringing bitches on every other day? I could do that. I could bring bitches on every other day.
You don't see my audio avatar? It's already been decided.
It's already been decided.
Are you taking a shit, P. Neal? The fuck?
Right. Good stuff, Snafu.
Thanks for wasting everybody's time today. We could be doing something productive, but instead, here we are.
Yeah, thank you, Brian. Thank you, O'Shea.
Yeah, you guys got nothing, huh? Just loserdom, just wafting
No, we're
off you
trying to
guys.
tell you that you need to step it up. Even your daddy Paul's telling you, the one that you like. No, did you hear what he said to you? He just told you like 3 times during the stream.
I'm more capable of that than you pogo fucking granny panty fucking. That's all you got, fucking yelling.
You can't even
on every stream you go to. Dumb
you
fuck.
are copying every other stream, doing panels, talking to your chat. You have yet made action in Vegas.
Bro,
Didn't I just make a video the other day where I was asking the cop, "Where's the lost injury or harm? Where's the lost injury or harm?" Is that what I was asking the cop in the middle of the interaction? You fat fucking pig idiot who couldn't even film a fucking interaction on the man on the street shit. You fucking loser. And then you want to act like fucking I looked worse than you in that video. You stupid, smelly, disgusting home fucking pig. Filming every inch of your fucking house. You scumbag psychopath fucking weirdo trying to catch me beating off or something so you could beat off to it. You fucking weirdo idiot.
I'm not the one talking about cream pie and my mom.
Let's get ready to rumble.
Didn't even played it.
Let's get ready to crowbar.
Let's get ready to be delusional.
Yeah.
Snafu talking about picking up chicks. How I want to just barf in my fucking mouth, you fucking disgusting pig.
What kind of hey, how about we do something? How about you go out in Vegas and get yourself a bitch? I'll go out and get myself a bitch. We'll bring them on the panel.
Snafu, you don't have a fucking chance in hell, dude. You're a fucking delusional, fucking disgusting, fucking marmot, dude.
We'll put them both on panel.
Creature from the fucking Dark Lagoon.
Let the people fucking, do their thing, and we'll see which one says, "Oh yeah, that's the
We
better
already
bitch."
did it. It's on film, you piece of shit idiot. She goes, "Who are you? You look like a total fool. You showed it to the world, you delusional idiot." Been there, done that.
Why are you so angry, dude? That's not good for your health.
Snafu. What's a bitch?
Lou, it's funny that the 2 guys that have no bitches are the ones thinking that they got game.
What's a bitch?
Bro, Snafu, I can imagine the creature that you think that, you're validated by being able to pick up. Some trap house slave, right? Like, I can imagine who you're going to, troll the strip for to try to, get in their pants right off the bat and then say, "Look at this bitch that I got." Right? This ain't going to be no high-value woman. This is going to be a streetwalker, a night crawler.
A hood rat. A ratchet.
Okay, I could bring one live. I could show you my ex that moved out of my house.
Bring me a fucking woman
because I already know the fucking. I already know my fucking values of what I look in women. I'm sure my women don't want me to have a mouthful
like
of
you were
this.
doing before in his delusion.
Or fucking one that can't even keep his daughter without fucking screaming bloody murder.
Hey, Snafu, go ahead and play the video you were bragging about you being able to pick up girls better than me, and
He's literally outside
interacting with me and fucking doing our thing, and you ran him off, Brian.
Yeah, play the video. Let the crowd decide.
The women you were talking to were insanely unattractive on all
those
levels.
were some bar hoes. Those were straight up bar hoes.
Why were you even talking to them? It was demeaning.
Well, O'Shea wanted to go do content.
Date rape cases who were purposely getting drunk because they're unattractive people. They're almost like wanting to get raped. They're physically and metaphysically unattractive, and you're sitting there spitting game to 2 drunk bitches leaning up against
on a camera, playing around. I'm not the one that after I was done with them, I went on to the next thing. O'Shea went and chased them down. O'Shea went and chased them down and tried to I don't know, hook up with them. I don't know what you told them, but they ran off. I wasn't trying. I was just fucking around on camera, fucking I was there to just film.
The camera shows it all. I was just chill as fuck, just trying to get some good content, and you were fucking trying to get in their pants, and they were fucking punking you out, dude.
No, they were fucking talking, flirting, and then when we switched off and they took off running, I stayed, but you went off running to them. And then when I was like, "Where'd he go?" Because I thought you got mad. And then I walked up and the girls were shook their head and said, "No, sorry." And they walked off.
Dude, it's all on film.
You didn't get the fat one's number?
And so I know you were like, "Damn, I'm going to try and get one of these bitches come home with me." I know that's what you tried to do, Brian, because You ran off towards them after we had the interaction
Well,
on
show
the
the
camera.
film and let the crowd decide.
I stayed on the street. I stayed by the bar. You took off running after them bar hoes.
Snafu, it's already been played. It's already on the record.
Right. And again, you took off running after the bar hoes. You can see it. Again, interaction with me was way more You were kind of odd, weird, and like you just didn't know how to handle it.
I wasn't even trying to pick them up, though. You were.
Talking to drunk bitches and regular bitches.
You can't get a high value woman and you can't keep one, in quotes. I'd bet anything on it.
Okay. I told you how we can put this one to the test.
Just by the way you talk about women, I know that you don't deal with high value women because you go to characterizing all women as bitches and hoes.
I don't white knight her for some fucking crazy ass bitches. That's for sure. I know you white knighted all the time, Paul, for crazy ass bitches, but I don't. I know you do, Paul.
What do you tell them and show them to make them even want to fuck with you at all? How does that?
I stand up for one.
So you show them you have the ability to stand up out of your car, that you're not that fucking retarded. Gross. What's that? Like, that's stupid. What are you even talking about? Hey, look, ladies, I'm able to walk on my own 2 feet. I'm not that old.
He's deflecting back onto me.
Stand-up gate is real.
Yeah, he's an idiot.
It's easy, right? You tell the goofy bitches and hoes that too when they say, "Hey, what are you about, punk ass motherfucker?" You say, "Standing up," unlike Paulie boy. Because I'm your daddy, right? So, like, whatever I can and can't do, that's how you define yourself and your worth. That's good stuff.
Yeah, I fanboy it and talk about. I fanboy it like Brian and tell everyone about Paul the daddy. Yeah, you're right.
I love how Rob has
Snafu,
nothing to offer except laughing in the background.
Why don't we go over to Anton's? Yep. We'll work with Paul first. We'll see, see how he wants us to present ourselves, and then we could go over there and we can show Brian how to do it the right way.
Paul's your daddy. Oh, Paul's your daddy. Paul's your daddy. Sing it with me, boys.
Rob and Joe Cool should do a laughing in the background fucking tag
snap
team.
at Brian too bad about the girl situation because he did fully admit he was thinking about going by, and he did wink at Penile and start kind of talking to Penile. So, you know, I got to give credit.
All that video proved was
we're on it, Brian, from the start.
All that video proved was how horrible you are in life and with women, because you went and approached 2 women that I wouldn't have even approached or even got into a discussion with. And you did it to show that you had a way with women, and you completely repulsed even 2 completely unattractive physically and metaphysically women who were obliterated, ossified drunk. And even you even repulsed them, right? One of the women was clearly obese, right? She was begging to get fucked by someone who was halfway human.
Wait.
Hold on.
All right.
Hey, whoa. But we were with 2 Live Crew, though, bro. You know those guys, right?
Paul, you forget. All bitches matter.
You can just slide all the fat ones this way.
You could have made some serious money on OnlyFans with that waitress the other day. Bye, Bri.
Yeah, I was feeling great vibes off her, man. She was touching me, feeling me. I think she was into me.
Yeah, she's a bartender.
The only bases that Brian runs are basically harassment charges.
Right.
It's like first base, second base, third base, and then home run is getting arrested.
Why you don't fuck with the bartender?
Yeah, bartenders feel up dudes. Strippers feel up dudes, not bartenders.
I don't know, man.
I don't fuck with strippers nor bartenders. That's just me.
They're both about.
Yeah, because you're too good for them, Cleveland. Just like you were taken for a while there. You couldn't fuck with anyone in chat because you were
It's
taken.
not about being too good. Why are you projecting that onto me?
Yeah, whatever happened with that.
God forbid, Cleveland, you have some fucking standards in your life, you know? Because most of this panel at times, a lot of them, they're shameless 2.0. If HBO goes to shoot a special, they're not going to that Chicago neighborhood. They're coming to this panel. So having standards here is where you get people to hate on you directly or indirectly. Because why not just be like the rest of the loser failures and have absolutely no standards for yourself on what value is?
Fucking mental patient.
That was dope, Paul. Thank you. Very good. I like that.
That was Joe Cool when he was first born. That was Joe Cool as a newborn.
Oh, and he ran.
Are you doing like the broken dick bit with your hand there? Good stuff.
I think he ran because Paul piped up.
Everyone's running now. Fascinating.
Right. The guys who hit on smelly drunk women who are leaning up against like alleyways, and even they get completely repulsed.
You forgot fat.
Right. Sorry. Obese, smelly, unattractive, ossified women who.
Hey, if OTW's there, tell him to wake up. Wake up, OTW. Show him the pictures I sent you.
Oh,
now he's sending pictures around the internet. Oh my God, what a creep.
No, you guys want to fucking claim like I ain't doing nothing.
El Creepo.
Yep, exactly. I'm willing to prove that shit. None of you guys can prove shit.
Well, what does a picture prove, dummy?
You know what?
No, it's pictures of my ex and I, the last one I was with for over
What does
2-3
that
years.
prove, dummy?
I think you can tell by just looking. You're just saying, oh, he's only pulling fat
So
bitches.
I can just tell by looking at a woman whether she's high value or not. She's probably
the women I'm messing with.
like
Paul.
Excuse me, excuse me, everybody.
At least the ones I mess with don't remember when Baskin Robbins had one flavor like yours does.
For 3 years.
Mine didn't remember when Baskin Robbins had one flavor like yours does, Paul. Straight up. I ain't trying to fucking granny rock it.
Just saying.
Yeah, if we're gonna go through a wind tunnel, can you please mute up?
No, because I'm working. You guys got to deal with it. You bums.
Somebody's finally working and he has the nerve to call everybody else a bum.
Yeah, I mean, that'd be like if Talcott got his first day at the job and he starts going around, you fucking bums, you guys need to work.
It's because you're dark skinned, Mr. Cleveland. You're a bum.
And I was voted sexiest truther of 2023.
Okay.
How exactly do you make a living or take all these hoes out to Chick-fil-A snaps? Because you're always here. I can't imagine you get paid for anything you do. Really.
Huh? Didn't I tell you that I've been doing YouTube for 5 years, kind of like you, Paul? Huh? Except Paul doesn't have articles about going against deep state. Paul doesn't have fucking actions that I see other than this big community you've created. Sure. But Paul just sits on. He can't even stand up off a couch. Stand up gate. Yeah, stand up gate. Paul. The fact is I'm Snafu Snaps. We are Snafu Crew. I have a truth fucking. And all these little fucktards can talk all their shit, but the fact is we've established what I'm about already. Years ago.
You're a regular Walter Cronkite with lines like stand up gate. So now we're gonna push extreme propaganda to do a bit non-bit. I can't stand up.
But I do see your new broadcast.
Can you please mute Brian?
Arguing about time slots, Mr. Emperor, because everyone's getting jealous of this whole broadcast thing and what they're doing. So I do see the jealousy of time slots that you have to deal with now. And all your broadcasters are having problems, Mr. Emperor. So I don't know what.
That's the way the cookie crumbles.
Arguing with me or kissing my ass?
Maybe a little both.
Well, Snafu, I don't know if you noticed right now, I'm broadcasting and so is Paul, and we're collaborating.
Right, that's why
I ended it. You got me. Right?
There's a reason he ended it. The collaboration stopped probably like 2
Can you
hours
please
ago,
mute
OTW.
up Brian or whoever's got that clanging and banging going on? Probably Lou.
OTW, do you see the pictures I see? She looks like a cracked out bitch or what?
I know. Where you been, OTW? We need you here.
Snafu, I appreciate that you send me those pictures, but I can't just bring a picture of a woman without her permission.
Sure,
she doesn't want to be
Public
seen.
That's my fucking
maybe she doesn't want to be seen with you anymore either. Maybe that's not a good thing.
Wife, dude. You could do that. It's my wife, my ex-wife.
Well, anyway, that being said, there,
OTW,
I can vouch for Snafu and saying that she's all right. She's all right.
So OTW news. Snafu Snaps
average
is now
looking.
bragging. So Snafu Snaps is now bragging about his ex-wife.
Sure, because after her, I found many that are better than her.
It's a bizarre logic.
That are way better.
Hey,
than her.
let me show you about a woman I was with at one point in my life. Do you think she'd appreciate that, having to be associated with the likes of you presently?
Oh, I actually talk to her all the time, and actually, because you're sitting here saying that I would pick a fucking filthy scumbag piece of shit woman,
she'd probably be okay. He not only
like,
doesn't show a woman he's dealing with now, he shows a woman he once
Paul.
dealt with.
Again, at least the woman I'm with doesn't remember when Baskin Robbins had one flavor, bro.
Well, that's the second time you've ran that joke, and I still didn't hear it completely, and I still suspect it's not funny, even if I did hear it. Something about, what is it?
Baskin Robbins, one flavor or something?
Why? They have more than one flavor?
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
You mean they have other than butterscotch?
Bro, they got 23 flavors, if I'm not mistaken. You're behind.
23 flavors to distract you from rights and freedom.
And 33 colors.
You know, Shay run off again.
Well, Shay's a bitch.
Yeah, he's been fucking fanboying it pretty bad. I don't know why he went to Anton's again after the last time.
He's promoting his channel.
He's got connection issues.
Yeah, he's kind of doing what Jack
is doing. I think it's more.
He's demoting his channel. I'm glad you called that out, Paul. They all are
more
fucking. You can see them fucking like piranhas with this Antoine thing. O'Shea,
yes, thank you, sir, for
Laguna,
stepping
Jack
all over my joke.
Scott, they're all
thank
fucking
you,
like
sir.
swirling like sharks.
Thank you, sir.
Stepped all over my joke.
You're silencing black voices.
There's doors everywhere. Oh my God. There's doors everywhere. Jesus.
Black on black wine.
Hold on. Who's arguing?
I was going to come and see you. You shouldn't have. I was going to come. Hold on. Let me get my other shoes. I was going to come and see you, actually, because I need a computer fucking looked at.
Oh, yeah, done.
Done? Why?
It's finished. It's done. I mean,
This is why the name I'm an Idiot is so appropriate.
Hey, seriously, I have this fucking computer.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden,
Yeah.
it fucking stopped working.
Yeah.
I'm still online here. Sorry.
Oh.
Go fuck yourself.
For the first time, we actually don't want you to mute yourself when you mute yourself. Fuck.
Okay, I'm not muted. Okay, come in, Irish. They don't want me to mute. Oh,
Turn your camera on too, Lou. We gotta see you fucking.
Hold on. I can't unplug because my phone's gonna die. Say hi to my friend Irish. Hold on. Say hi, Irish.
Hi, how you doing?
I'm supposed to say hi.
Hey, Irish.
Hi,
do us a big favor and bitch slap Lou as hard as you can on camera.
Call him a grease pig.
No.
Say hello. That a stick? Hit him with that stick.
Which
please?
Just find something in there and hit him. Just whatever you can find.
Lou is like a bigger man than most of you guys. Like he knows how to like kill his food. He knows how to grow his food. He knows how to like build stuff.
What are you on?
Like he knows his stuff, dude. This is the only time I'm ever gonna stick up for Lou. Like, dude.
No, Moon. You're right. Lou is always out there in the farm. At least he will stand up, unlike the Emperor. Lou is always standing up. working in the gardens and doing his thing. Lou is a busy
You
man.
have to have peasants in the kingdom, everybody. You gotta
What, do you think he got carried
Well,
to the fucking washroom closet?
Maybe Lou should like stand down more instead of stand up, unlike the Emperor, because he has a way of like Talcott destroying women and children's lives.
Perhaps.
So,
Perhaps.
So maybe stand up less, because all the standing up you male chimpanzees are doing running around town, you're just kind of destroying yourselves and each other, whether you know it or not.
stand down gate. That's what we need.
Right. Go sit down. That's going to be the new challenge. Rather than me stand up, a lot of folks go sit down and get their life together. Really take account, look it over, figure out what a man looks and feels like, and then try to fucking be that. Standing or sitting, right? Just try to be that.
Hey, Paul, you know that African-American woman that came on OTW's stream earlier today?
Yeah.
What'd you think of her?
I didn't.
Great answer.
I love
it. What did you think of her?
I thought she was great for the demographics that Paul's after. She's a black person. She's a female person. And you know, I'm kind of good at that.
Does she stand up for rights and freedom?
Providing content and providing demographics, you know, for optics, you know, like the guy at the gas station, we had a great encounter with him.
I mean, we had a pretty decent interaction, if that's what you mean. It was a good energy. We had a back and forth. She was getting it, you know. So I'd say she probably either is or on the path to be a high-value woman because she's able to let a man lead, and she seems to either be knowledgeable or teachable. So, you know, ask Snafu Snaps about all the women that he leads and teaches and helps and works with. I'd like to see that line of bitches, as he says, all the high-value women.
Hey, I told OTW you could share the pictures I sent.
Yeah, picture. All right, that's how we could tell high-value women by your picture.
I told you I'll go get one. I said, let's see fucking you, Brian O'Shea, Lou Bass. You guys go bring some women on this panel. I'll go find one, you know, whatever. And then we sit next to our
bring the one that you was with.
Let the audience fucking hash it out.
Right, and when that woman,
which guy has the most probably.
Bring the woman that you was dealing with up to the panel. That's what we're saying.
And I guarantee I'm going to smash all you guys.
Jesus fucking Christ.
What an idiot.
Fucking motor mouth, man.
Paul, you got to stand up to even try and get something going. At least one.
We're going to keep pushing this one narrative because you're like really weak and powerless on your foundation. So we'll just keep looping back to stand up, which isn't even yours. That was given to you by the metaversal cretins who are also powerless. So they have to go to one place they think they can take power back over me, where it still doesn't work. That I'm obese and can't stand up, right? Boy, that's hilarious and funny, right? Or is it I have to make it funny by like degrading myself? Because everything you know about me, I tell you, you know, I'm self-deprecating. So there's no power there, and it's boring and unclever. It just shows that you really are witless. This is like the witless protection program, right? That's how I view this. It's a bunch of witless citizen slaves who can't manage their own affairs, who need to be protected by something. They need a daddy. They need leadership. They need Jeebus. I don't know.
You should remember that one. Well, anyway, I will. It'd be a good title. Welcome to the Witless Protection Program.
So go ahead and get these high-value women, Snafu Snaps, who just came out of inpatient treatment, because we want to speak to them, and we want to, you know, hear from them.
No, I told you the way it worked. You could bring yours. We already seen her multiple times. Brian could grab one, and let's let Lou, since he wanted it on this, let Lou bring one. I'll get one. We all do it at the same time. We'll bring them at the same time, and we'll go in the same convo from there. I'm down. I'm ready.
Yeah, I was down too. I tried to.
I know you already got your stuff. Like I already, like I ain't worried. Like I'm not saying you can't get women, Paul.
Snafu, you are fucking disgusting, dude. What is your fucking problem?
Yeah, I wanted and tried to bring my ex up here, but she wasn't having it.
The point is that the woman
that
that I
was
was
interesting, Cleveland.
The woman I was dealing with at one point came here on her own. I didn't even want her here. She decided to come here, and she came up and gave a glowing review. And she's fairly young and attractive. What does it mean? Like, even if you can go produce 4 women, I could get women. You think I walk around, from that consciousness of I could get women or not at this point, right? Like, getting a woman is, anybody could get women. What does it mean about your experience and your beingness and what that woman's testimony is of you and how much of it is true and real? How does it apply to you and your beingness? You know who and what you are and what you're not. How are we going to compete on bringing someone up even up here, right? Other than off of the superficial, which is going to tell a lot as well, because I'm just not seeing it, Snafu Snaps. Maybe I'm being egoic. It's not about the numbers, or necessarily the physical attractiveness.
No, I agree. It's just when you're sitting here saying I can't pick up high-class women, the woman I was with for 3.5, 4 years, that was my wife, and then the other women I've dated over the years and continue to date, yes, they are actually very
So is it 2.5 to 3 years, or is it 3.5, 4 years?
Some of these dudes I be seeing and what they be getting and going after. And I just find it funny. Everyone knows your own personal life and business without even knowing.
I'm just curious because you changed the timelines. First you said it was 2.5, 3 years. Then you said 3.5, 4 years.
It was a 3-year marriage. Like, we just ended it basically 8 months ago.
So why did it end?
With her. But I've been, like I said, I've been dating.
So she ended it.
I didn't even wear. I was even MGTOW when I ended up with her. That was unexpected. The 3 years with that one,
MGTOW.
Yeah. Guard your own wallet or men going their own way. Absolutely.
Right. And so
that's why men are going to foreign nations.
So the high-class woman, westernized women who you were with
or what a husband or what it should be.
Okay. This is so bizarre. It's just so
I mean,
bizarre.
you didn't really say why she ended it. You just said she ended it. Why did she end it?
I ended it.
Right.
You just said she did.
Well, she did her shit and I ended it. It had to do with
she cheated on your bitch ass.
Yeah.
She cheated on your bitch ass.
No, I ended it. She was living with me. She was living with me.
Ass, and then
she left my fucking house. She left my shit. Yeah, I ended that shit.
Stop it.
Am I hurt now?
Like I talk about
yes.
over and over again.
Yeah, you're coming in.
It took her 3 years to figure it out. Even that was way too long.
Yeah,
great time to jump in.
Answer on that one.
But we still talk. I'm actually friends with most of my exes, so it's fine.
Right. I'm sure, when we go to talking to her and ask her why she was with you and why she left, it's not going to tell the whole tale, right? Because you're obviously not comfortable being.
She'll tell you. She'll tell you it was mutual agreements on just where we were at life.
No, that's all the bullshit, bro. You think we're all that stupid? Maybe everyone else is. I ain't. I'll speak for me. I ain't that stupid. Mutual agreements. Breakups don't happen like that. She sucked somebody else's dick because you were MGTOW'd out. You were going the wrong way the whole time, and she went the wrong way.
It had to do with her children and fucking her trying to fucking. It was a weird situation. But there was no other men involved or nothing like that.
You still won't describe it. You still won't describe it.
I'm not gonna let no bitch.
You still won't talk about it. You still won't talk about it.
Use me as a man without respect it. And when that shit
you still won't
cross
talk
certain
about
lines, you're gonna stand up for it.
You haven't talked about the facts of the matter. You're talking about your feelings like a hoe.
It's that simple. They either correct or you end it.
Someone tell him he's an idiot, please. Again, for the 1,000th time. You're talking about your feelings like a hoe, but you still haven't talked about the facts of the matter. That's probably why she bounced. Right.
Jay sucking your dick. You got the women with you all the time. You're the emperor. I can't compete with the emperor. You're right.
Nah, you're deflecting, bro. You're doing superiority complex. Get away from the ego bullshit. You 3 times you told the story without telling it, all about your feelings.
No. My whole point about this whole situation is I love how the dudes who fucking don't have relationships or haven't in long times, probably like Lou Bass, O'Shea. You could talk shit.
Why are you deflecting?
But my thing is I love how these dudes talk their shit and they have no clue. They have no clue about other dudes and what they're doing, who they're dating, what their life is off this fucking internet shit. But everyone seems to think they know everyone.
So yeah, everyone seems to think they know everyone, but we never tell anyone who we really are because we're always obfuscating and deflecting away from accountability. So how the fuck could anyone know who and what you are? We don't deal with you day to day. What we see here is usually enough, and you never tell us the real facts of the matter. You're too busy in your feelers and make that out.
Very good. I like that. That was dope.
We know, Cleveland. You don't have to tell us.
My bad. I was just doing my little joke. Cool. My little joke. Cool.
Hey, when is today your Friday?
Yes, sir.
Let's link up, you fucking black, good-looking dude. What the fuck?
Dude, are you still begging Cleveland to hang out with you? It's getting really embarrassing.
Of course, Paul's got to bring the gay shit into it because he's a closet homosexual.
Why did you brought the gay shit into it? You said he's good looking.
All I said was he's handsome. Why does that mean it's gay shit? You're the one bringing gay shit into it.
Maybe it is, maybe you didn't. I didn't bring the gay shit in. You just doubled
up.
On the gay shit.
No, I did. I called him handsome. Is it handsome to call another man gay?
It's been
I'm not begging him for shit.
I want to hang out with you.
He's the one texting me at 1 or 2 in the morning every fucking time.
Not everybody wants to hang out, jerk off with you, and waste their life. Okay?
Paul, you sound like a jealous fucking bitch right now. Just chill out,
so
dude.
I'm jealous? You're
That's what it sounds like.
So you're equating me now to like someone who Cleveland is fighting for, like we're fighting for him?
That's what it seems like. I mean, I called him handsome, and all of a sudden he turned it into something.
That's what it would seem like to a gay man. I'm not telling you anything about.
Are you the gay man you're referring to?
Don't do. I'm telling you about what's clear with him and you, and it's embarrassing.
Cleveland, pipe up. Is he making any sense? You can speak for yourself.
Yes.
Well, then why do you text me? Why do you text me your address at 2 in the morning every time you're fucking off work?
Bro, I messaged you twice. I messaged you twice, and I sent you my address before you even came out here because you asked me to.
Yeah, he's too polite to tell you to stop, unlike me.
Sorry, I was working. I stepped away from the phone. Probably something hilarious. Demeaning to me, proving your guys' point.
Are you sad Cleveland hasn't hung out with you yet?
No, dude, I have a great life, dude. I'm working. I'm fucking making content. I'm gonna play some poker probably tonight. Like, I'm completely content and happy. I don't know. You know, I'm really surrounded by mountains and red brick.
Saying that they're fucking making content. That shit's getting old quick. All right.
You should go to my channel today. You know that black woman that was on OTW? We had a great interview. Then I ended it off on my way to work by sending her over to OTW to get a little introduction to the crew. And I thought it went swimmingly. So if anyone shows up at my channel, they'll see a great interview with a black woman. And then they'll show.
Why do you keep bringing up the woman's color? It was a great interview with a black woman. Did you specifically select a black woman to try to get views and attention?
No, but it's you bring it up for your demographics, how you like to have African Americans on your show. So that's why I sent it over to OTW to meet you and OTW and everyone else.
Now you just said no and then proved my point. I said I wanted to get in a conversation with African Americans because it was about the young people and speaking about a dynamic that could be changed. You just want to talk with black people for demographics. So you just admitted it.
No, I didn't. I wanted females on my show. She happens to be a black female. I've been trying to get females on my stream for a minute.
You're doubling down. You're saying you wanted to play to the whole women card, and you got a black woman. So
dude, it's not a women card. It's not like an advertising thing, bro. You don't have to put a negative spin on everything, bro. Now you're playing the black woman card. Now you're playing you're Bill Hicks. You're doing the Bill Hicks thing.
Who's gonna get me some attention with all this blackety black business?
Shut up, you fat pussy. That's not what happened. Shut up, Paul.
Isn't that what all white pieces of shit do? Is go find a black woman to try to pimp and hoe on the metaverse? You're doing the same thing Antoine's doing in reverse.
No, because it's the same thing you said, but I'm getting sick of all the men. I need a little female energy in my life because you guys are a bunch of CS haters. Fucking, so I wanted to get a little female dynamic for this relationship shit, just to get a little female energy and just fucking chop it up.
You mean
kind of
like
to be a bunch of fucking bitches.
You mean kind of like being on the phone gossiping while you're at work? Is that what you mean?
Gossiping. Is that what you call a conversation with you about real shit? Gossiping? That's what you do on the metaverse all day is gossip, Paul?
You just sit at work fucking neglecting your work to talk to daddy on the metaverse?
I ain't neglecting shit. I'm doing my job. I'm doing both. I could do two things at once, bro.
Yeah, I've seen that.
What? You see me doing work on the job, work on the stream?
No, I've seen you
said you got fucking empowerment and encouragement from, and you said it was motivating you, but now when I do it, there's something wrong with it. Come on, man, get your story straight.
No, you're walking around, you're fucking completely
moving boxes, working.
You're cracking in and out. It wasn't.
Oh, come on, Paul, you're losing it. Come on, Paul, now you're diverting. Come on, just take the L on that one, bro. Take the L.
Just working. You weren't fucking walking around, shifting the phone, going off the conversation, coming back, being all creepy and weird. You were in your zone. You were fucking banging it out, and we were watching you do that.
Well, sorry, Paul. You can't just get off on watching me work. Sorry that I'm actually talking. You're being a hoe, dude. With your little trigger games.
Snaps would do the same thing. I've seen guys like you a million times. You'll be at jail or at the job, on the phone with your goofy bitch the whole time, arguing, fighting, trying to placate her, and then that's why they don't respect you.
Well, bro, you can't even fucking get off the weed and fucking lose a little weight. How are you going to have respect?
Here we go. All throughout history, men were never characterized whether they were fat or smoked weed, whether they were great or not. But in Brian O'Shea's world, where women run his world, a man is not great because he smokes reefer and might be slightly overweight. Well, isn't that special?
Slightly? You're pushing 300 pounds, bro. Come on, this is getting dangerous at this point.
Right.
I mean, it's something that can be handled if he really set his mind to it. Oh, it's not something that's all that bad.
Must suck when all these guys call me fat and ugly and I'm still more attractive than them. As a man, first and foremost. Still a more attractive man than all the people calling me fat and ugly. So what does that make you exactly?
Not really, bro. Or attractive in what way?
I don't think you want him to go there.
Go ahead and say looks, and I'll challenge him on that.
It's a good question.
So you think you're an objectively better looking man than me?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
In every woman's eyes, you're a better looking man than me.
I mean, every woman. I mean, there might be a woman here or there. I mean, if we were with the right dude. You're really going to go down this road?
Brian O'Shea just got ran over in traffic. He definitely either something just fell off a truck onto him or he just ran over. I told you not to be on the phone while you're at work. See, now we got to go pick up a body. It's just bizarre, you chimpanzees, the statements you make. Like, as if I can't guarantee you at least 2 to 3 women from the chat are going to say, I'm objectively better looking and more attractive on every level, stomach or not. Don't let me get into good shape, because then you're really fucked. Don't let me dress up a little bit either, because you're really fucked. So why you would make that statement, I wouldn't make that statement, but you'll make it in your bizarre ego, right? Stumbling around town, wincing with shifty eyes and greasy hair. You're like, oh, your dreamboat stock, ladies. It's fucking laughable, you know? I got to tell you, too, like, women tend to find a man more physically attractive who's energetically attractive. So we walk in the room together, I'm immediately more physically attractive just because of the way I carry myself.
Crickets. Just crickets.
Oh, yeah, he's dead. So I guess we'll get you guys' thoughts, panel thoughts, because he's either dead or unconscious. I told him not to fucking talk at work, and he wanted to, you know, act like I was being an asshole, and now something fell on him.
Well, at least he had enough time to press mute before he croaked.
Right. The first piece of good content, he mutes out of pride. Him getting crushed to death by whatever object that he was hauling around.
Does anybody know what he was doing or what he was working on? I guess
I'm a content creator. For my next piece of content, I'm going to get crushed to death by a pallet.
I don't know. It's probably doing some moving job on TaskRabbit.
Sounded like if something fell or slid off something and
Void said failure fell on him.
Sir, that happened a long time ago. He's a better poker player than me. He's going to get more women than me. He's better looking than me objectively to all women. Right. With jugs of urine in the car and greasy hair. And greasy, matted hair. How dare you?
What a comparison.
Look, they finally took him away.
Oh, there you go.
There you have it.
So the phone must be damaged.
All right, I immediately apologize for everything I just said. I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
So, Wizard, you got your mic going and working correctly now? Let's hear how that sounds.
I think so, but I got to use a damn headset and mic. I still don't have the laptop itself set up for sound. Some reason I can get your audio, but I can't. Evidently, the laptop mic itself isn't working. It says something about generic input. So we'll figure that out.
Well, it's probably because you don't have the drivers to. So you might have to download the drivers for the microphone. Because usually laptops have microphones, unless if it's a really old one. I don't know.
Well, it's an older one. It's got a CD drive in and everything. It came from Australia, so it's got a couple kinks. I've already had to work out language, time, things like that, but we'll get it.
What's going on? All right, something's weird.
What?
StreamYard's acting up.
You know what was the funniest thing, Paul, about you trying to indict me yesterday, trying to include me as a likely suspect in that Hollywood Beach Bang Bang event there, is that I was actually at that beach the day prior. I thought that was kind of funny how you tried to.
Yeah, I'm on to you. Energetically, I'm on to everyone. I know where you're at. All right. Daddy knows when you're sleeping and when you're awake, if you've been good or bad.
Well, you know,
Paul. Put my greasy matted hair up against your fat rolls any day, dude. And it's not even greasy or matted. You fucking
Right. This way,
hater.
when you're getting
Can't
pegged
even
by panties after the open mic, they
gay
have
shit
something
again?
going on.
Gay shit again? Oh, you got to go gay shit again? Is that all that's on your mind, dude?
Yeah. You're like insanely
Hey,
attractive.
trannies aren't gay.
So
They
much
look
fun
like
to me.
women. Just because they got dick.
You see that
Doesn't mean
picture
you get to
from
look
a few
like it.
years ago that's on the audio avatar? It's from a few years ago. It's not that old of a picture. It's not an objectively handsome person.
Sense of sounding biased, I think that my likeness there is better looking than yours, more attractive.
I'd fuck me.
Bro, I've already got the confirmation from plenty of women. I don't need it from you.
Oh, so because you've got it from plenty of women, you've made a decision about me versus you? That's how that works? Your validation comes from X amount of women having nothing to do with me, that you're objectively better looking than I am? It's a bizarre logic.
Me.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
We would have to put these women to the test, like we'd have to bring them, all these so-called alleged women that you're speaking of, Brian. Then we, present Paul, and we'd get an accurate,
Mr. Patrick, here's the thing too. You can't play the game O'Shea might want to play to get a leg up, which is remove the personality from the likeness. Because that likeness right there, see the little circle moving up and down?
But that's not what O'Shea was saying. He was saying he looks better.
Just cut me right off, you filthy, roly-poly slave. If Snafu snaps in his morbid obesity and ineptness can pick up
eating your processed cereals, not standing up. You think you're better looking than O'Shea? Like look physical.
No, you didn't listen.
No, Paul. O'Shea was right. What are you saying to you,
conversation
man? O'Shea was right. What he was saying to you. He probably does. He probably would take more votes, look better than you.
Not to, or
you and O'Shea were side by side and had a straight up fucking vote on just looks alone. I'm not being gay, but O'Shea would probably win because the guy who won't stand up, who's eating processed cereals but telling us how he's greater than everyone else.
Wait a second. You're telling me I'm moving the narrative while you move the narrative. That likeness right there is neck up.
Well, no, you went to personality. He was just talking. He was talking
over me. I just let you ramble.
And then you were like, "Oh, well, I'll lose if it's that." So I got to bring up personality.
I just let you ramble.
Saw you switch it up, Paul. I saw you switch it up, Paul.
Personality and voice I've ever heard. I can't imagine a woman would have taken even 3 years to get rid of your ass.
Well, maybe you should stand up and check things out.
Stand up.
I don't agree with O'Shea though. You put you and him side by side, he'd get more votes. Fucking, they'd be like, "No, we pick O'Shea over you." Guaranteed, they would pick O'Shea over you, Paul.
So now you're basically saying you want to fuck Brian O'Shea rather than me.
No, I'm just saying he made a valid point that he's probably healthier and looks better than you. And
dude, no, he doesn't.
Yeah,
he doesn't. That picture.
We're not talking about emotions or your attitude and how great everyone loves you. We're talking about physical, healthy appearance. And O'Shea, I've met him. He's actually a pretty healthy guy for his age.
Are you just gonna keep
I would have to say he's probably right. And if you guys did it,
are you gonna keep cycling and rambling?
People vote. O'Shea would smash you on that vote, Paul. You won't even stand up if you do a stand by stand picture with them.
You didn't listen. The condition was that likeness that he said he's gonna show, which was his picture and mine. So you're changing the narrative while saying I'm changing the narrative. What I was alluding to is nowhere in life is attractiveness going to be judged on the image alone. And I contend that it's going to be a 50-50 coin flip at best. Okay? So that's a pretty good picture of me. It's not the most accurate representation of me day to day. And the one of O'Shea definitely isn't an accurate representation of him. That's his Easter picture with his best outfit on and his best grooming done. That's a picture of me in a dirt hole outside of a tent with a t-shirt I was wearing for 2 or 3 days at a time. Okay? Probably didn't shower for 2 or 3 days. So even from a dirt hole with 2 or 3 days of no hygiene, I still look sexier, let's say, and more attractive than goofy Brian O'Shea in his Easter clothes and best presentment with lights behind him. So we're not getting to me not standing up. And you also can't say it's about me standing up if you're not going to talk about the personality and the beingness behind the imagery, which is exactly what I was talking about. So stand up or not, stomach or not, I'm a more attractive man than Brian O'Shea, to some women probably physically, and to most women metaphysically. And I'm going to ride with that. And if I'm proven wrong, that's fine.
Finish him.
I think that was a fatality.
Yeah, I think I should get the fatality one in.
Fatality.
Remember the Babalities?
No.
I'm a surprise, Kevin. They don't see me coming.
How is that relevant? What? I don't get it.
I relate it to the silence. Silence is a surprise. No one sees it coming. Yeah.
Hey, that picture, I just realized, that cult experiment picture next to me, that's more accurate representation of Brian O'Shea right now. So put that image right there. Up against
guys, I haven't given my opinion, but honestly, if I try to see it from a woman's perspective, I think Brian looks kind of creepy, man. I don't know. He's got this creep vibe to him, like him wanting to have women on his panel, and he's like obsessed with women, and it's like, no, man, he's got this creep. I wouldn't, no. You know, at least Paul is like straight up and forward. He's not hiding anything. You know, it's like Brian's hiding something. It's like he's not, you know, he's like, it's a bit. You know, it's not really showing the real him there. Anyway, I
think he's trying to find himself,
opinion,
dude.
I don't know, man. I think Paul might be.
No, I think he's trying to find himself. OTW, like he's really like, you know, the dude's like he keeps saying, "I'm don't have anywhere. I'm traveling. I go, you know." And then after listening to him and his mom talk, like it's like, oh, now I really see it. And I met him, and I really do. I think he's literally trying to find who he is and what he should do and what he's about. Like I think he's in that. Took him this long to get to that point, but now he's actually trying to do it, I think.
Hey, bro, you could say that for, you know, anyone, that they're at some level of a journey. The point is, why create the level of false strength conditions to try to build up your ego and do it with someone who it's almost like they want to get their ego checked. Like I just go, hey, I'm just going with what I see. If I'm being egoic, it's going to be found out in the results. They're like riding on something they're sure is true, and over again they're shown it's not as true as they think. And then he's going to be upset about it, right? If we do something like I'm going to move forward, you know, one way or the other, he's going to get all upset about it and get in his feelers because he could say, every woman finds me objectively more attractive than you. And I go, I don't think life works that way. You know, at best, I think it's a coin flip, you know, and it's probably a gay conversation, I guess, to even have because I guess, you know, I don't know what a woman is going to find attractive in a man one way or the other. So I really can't make a determination on Brian O'Shea. I think he's a bizarre looking man at times. You know, I think when he's in his flow and his mode, I view attractiveness more as an energy, right? There's attractive people in general, energetically. And then there's people who are off-putting. So, you know, you could go to some bullshit about physical. Okay, I'll give you 100 out of 100. Women say that physically you're objectively better looking than me. You're still going to lose because energetically I'm more of an attractive being because I'm in a certain flow state right now. Now, every time I use that phrase, I'm going to think of that bozo with the wide, shifty eyes, right? Flow state probably at one time, if he shows all his high school pictures, he thinks he's the belle of the ball, right? And he's like, you know, way more standard, objectively good looking than me. But, you know, if you were maybe to go out and we were to have conversations with women, stomach or not, crooked teeth or not, you might find that women say, well, Paulie boy, somehow or another, he wasn't really my type, but we find him more attractive. Because I've seen that. I've had women who say, oh, I wouldn't fuck you. You're not my type. And I know what they're getting at. I'm a Shrek-like creature in some ways. The more they deal with me, the more they get surprised about how attractive I become, because that's just the nature of the game. So you'll also be surprised how unattractive a man becomes the more a woman deals with him, regardless of how he looks. So
exactly.
Again, more confusing the true for the false and the false for the true.
I like that.
Oh.
Dope.
Joe Cool never gives me enough of those for my liking. He's them out everywhere.
He doesn't. He really doesn't. He really doesn't.
All right, so we're going into like how long has it been? 6 hours? Yeah, man, I'm gonna be shutting this down. Yeah, I'm shutting this down soon. So I appreciate everybody that came up here today, man. You guys are awesome. The whole stream was epic, and it's always thanks to you guys. And I appreciate everybody in chat, and also, thank you to all the viewers who were here today. It was an epic show, as usual. Much love and respect to everyone. Any last words anybody would like to add before I go to the outro?
I'm out. Thanks for letting me test my audio. I'll see everybody around.
Thank you, sir.
Peace, Mr. Wizard.
Thank you, sir.
The optics
Peace
are
out,
high.
Rob.
Laters.
You're high.
About to be.
All right. Peace out to Rob Cleveland. And Snafu Snap.
Snafu's cholesterol is high. All right, I'm out of here.
All right. Ciao, Unslavius. See you next time. All right. How about you, Mr. I believe Toilet Bowl Earth is has been gone for like the whole time. He never said anything. His avatar just probably froze up right there and just stayed there the whole time when he left. So I'll just remove him. So it's just you and I, Mr. Sean of Source, aka Pineal Power.
AKA an occult experiment with 23 thoughts.
Right. So you have any final words, sir? Anything you'd like to add?
This was another fantastic broadcast, if I may say so myself. And I may say so, and I am. So, yeah. Yeah.
All right. All right, man. Well, thank you very much, sir. Have a great day. We'll see each other tomorrow here on OTW News, the Grand Rising Show number 33 tomorrow morning. Everybody be tuned. Stay tuned. All right. Click there. Now, let's see. Let's go ahead and bring up something like a nice little overlay. Let me see. This one's nice. Let me see. Yeah, bye-bye, see you tomorrow. I like that one. All right, so let's go choose a song for that little outro that we're going to do. Let me see. I'm taking my time. I'm not in a big hurry, but I got things to do. All right, let me see. I don't know. Here, let's try this one. Yeah, Destiny.
Yeah, I don't believe in destiny. I just do what's best for me. Don't listen to my enemies, they're just full of jealousy. Yeah.
yeah, this legacy. You gon' see what's left of me. You gon' see success in me. You ain't seen the rest of me. I just wanna be the best at what I know. Better than the rest, just watch me grow. Put me to the test and watch me go. This is my quest, I'ma make it known. They call me obsessive, oh I know. Call me selective with my notes. Call me aggressive with my flow. Call me offensive even though Joe, I ain't gonna lie, life's tough. Try to get by, life's rough. Try to do it right, it's not enough. Even though you try, you still mess up. But I'm still gonna fight for what I love. Still gonna die for what I love. Still gonna try, I won't give up. Still gonna fight until I've won. They say I'm way too obsessed and I've got nothing left. And I'm not quite there yet, but those words they'll regret. Cause I've got something left and I'm not giving in. I will not let them win. I won't stop till the end, no. Studied them religiously so I don't repeat history. And people won't admit to me they don't want a victory. Bad enough to get a C, they'd rather just go leave it be. And oh, this journey I've been on since 13. Working hard and learning, never stopping searching. Yeah, it's burning, all this passion hurts me. I took action working, writing down these words. No, I'm not okay, I just wanna be something. I don't wanna be nothing, living all alone. No, I'm not alright, I'm just barely getting by. But I'll tell you I'm just fine, so you leave me alone. They say I'm way too obsessed and I've got nothing left. And I'm not quite there yet, but those words they'll regret. Cause I've got something left and I'm not giving in. I will not let them win, I won't stop till the end, no.